Hey everyone, what is going on? It is Memory here, and we're here, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the last two episodes of the second season of Origairu, and I'm gonna miss this series. I really am. I've really been enjoying this second season even more so. This is one of those series that I know for a fact, and maybe some of you guys rewatched it as well, but I'm definitely going to have to rewatch this series at some point and revisit it after I finish it here. I still have yet to watch the OVAs. I don't think I'm going to do videos over them, but I am going to watch them on my own time. I don't even. I know I didn't watch the OVA for the first season. I definitely haven't watched the one for the second season. I know that. I don't think I watched either of them, so I'm gonna have to get on that at some point as well. But this is gonna be one of those series that I know I'm gonna have to revisit at some point, after I finish it, because I feel like I'd take a lot more, and a lot more would impact me maybe in a way it hasn't with these reaction videos and watching them for these episodes for the first time. Uh, and many people have told me that, and a lot of people, felt the same way about, rewatching it. So, and Allie, this is your fifth or sixth rewatch. That is awesome. That is pretty insane. I respect it though. I respect it a lot. Um, so yeah, we at the end of the previous episode, I guess Hayato is actually going with liberal arts after all. Um, we also saw the strain, which we kind of knew there was, but the this with Yukino's mother showing up. Obviously, Haruno was there, but just like the strained family, relationships. It was made so apparent in the previous episode. So yeah, which is something Yukino has been trying to figure out. Where does she belong? With Haruno, like she looks up to Haruno a lot. Haruno obviously was like the student council president. Or not the student council president, excuse me, but she was like with the student council, and she was like very successful in her own right as well. And Yukino does look up to her, but Yukino, instead of being in that shadow, like she's trying to find where she kind of fits in. If at least that's how I see it. Um, so yeah, we're gonna see how these last two episodes leave off. We're on the 12th episode of season two. We're at the very beginning, 0 seconds. I'm not gonna waste too much time. We're gonna get right into this. We're gonna start in three, two, one, play. And man, you say let's hope they animate volume 12. I'm just hoping, I'm hoping they don't leave off on like a cliffhanger or something for this season. So Haruno and Hiki, huh? Starting off this episode talking. It's not trust. Something much more cruel. It's what I can't stand about her. Yeah, I wouldn't call it the real thing, which is what Hiki is looking for. That's what he wants. Does that real thing even exist? Which does the real thing even exist? Which is like, you know, like with Yukino, like is this really Yukino, right? Like is this, I don't know, are they all like, I don't know. I don't know, man. With Hiki, I think, you know, deep down he's being who he truly is to himself, but is Yukino like kind of putting on maybe a front, or maybe I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing with Yukino, especially Yukino. Like, for me at least, like she's been the most kind of like unreadable character. Like it's so hard for me to judge her, like kind of get what's going on with her. Which I don't know if it's made. I don't know if it's made like that, or it's supposed to kind of be like that. But compared to like Yui and Hiki, Yukino's character is just it's so much harder for me to understand. Like uh but I mean, I kind of get the family thing, right? Like she kind of doesn't want to be, at least to me it seems like she doesn't want to be like in this kind of shadow of her family, right? She does she's trying to find her own place, and she wants to do that, but she's having trouble doing that, I guess. See, I'm like at the end of the second season. I'm still like kind of struggling with especially with Yukino's character. Ah, Valentine's Day. You'll be fine. Yeah, it's approaching Valentine's Day because we're after Christmas, after New Year's, all that. And Hayato, they said, doesn't usually accept them because he probably gets so many, or he would get so many. Mm, I know what you. I think we know what Yui's thinking. I think we know. Man, that goes back to season one. Ah, when Hiki was like, "It's the thought that counts." Like, man, this goes all the way back to what, like the second episode or the third episode of the first season, like where Yui made those and they were bad, but like Hiki said, it's the thought, that counts. Right now. That's a good way to put it. I mean, shit. I mean, there are some good moments in maybe not in Hiki's case, but in my past. But looking towards the future as well, like I'd probably rather be where I'm at right now. She's free. You're free. Come on, Yui. Another request or something? Yumiko was thinking about that too. Yumiko and Aroha are thinking of like, so if he doesn't accept chocolates, what are they gonna do? I guess you'll do. Damn, what kind of shot is that, right? Aw. Iroha knows how to cook and everything too? Oh, so she thought. He has. He has. And he's gonna get some. Ah. He's gonna get some again. She's not rice. Of course, I knew she was gonna say that. I knew she was gonna fucking say that, dude. Nanda yo. Oh shit. I kind of like Iroha with the club though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I don't mind it. And yep, there's Yumiko. We saw in the classroom it was bugging her like Probably still wouldn't accept them. I don't think so. Yeah, think of a way to somehow. Oh, there's Saki. Saki's here too. Are you serious? Everyone's here. Everyone is fucking here. I think this is the most people we've ever had in this room. everyone, Let's just have a big everyone get together, make chocolate, like literally. Like I mean, at this point, this is what it's looking like. What's gonna happen? Does no one here know how to make chocolate? At least everyone that's coming here. Up front. That's mmm. That's what I was talking about. They're gonna have to find a way, kind of somehow, to get chocolate to them. This is kind of crazy because it is sort of taking me back to, episode whatever of the first season, episode 2, I believe it was, where Yui came to the club with her request, and they made chocolate and all that. Like, yeah, you can be effective in some way. There you go. There you go. A cooking class, and everyone's probably gonna be here because everyone was coming to the service club about it. So, oh, and they're getting together with them again too. I agree. I agree. Shit. Man, I thought they'd never want to deal with these fools again. I guess that'll work. I guess that'll work. Whatever. Man, Haruno's here. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do you wanna keep coming here? How? Don't you have like other stuff outside of school? You're out of school, man. Haruno, please. Like, I still don't get that. That's literally like me going back to my high school like every day and getting involved with their activities and whatever they're doing. I don't know. Maybe it's different in Japan. I don't know. Aw. It's good we're getting some more Saki. We haven't had much of Saki in this second season. Like, yeah, if there was to say a villain in this series, it would be like Haruno. I would say it's Haruno. Like, just legit. It's kind of weird to say there's a villain in like a rom com, but like, I mean, I'm not really. I've never really been big on Haruno though. I mean, it's nice we have everyone together though. I guess. Oh damn, she put that right in there. Hiki still has to make it up to Iroha though. Remember. Oh, oh. Yukino and Yu's reactions. Oh, right before we started grade school, like to both you and me. Hayato kind of coming in there with with a save, if you want to call it that. Harno, why do you gotta come up in here like? Uh oh. See, anytime like Haruno or just we saw with her mother in the previous episode, like she just gets all like, oh, uh oh. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yui's looking all upset like that though. Like that one shot. Did you see like? oh, oh man, Psycho. Psycho was here too. Oh, well, he kind of made a mess, but that's cute too. This does bring me back to the beginning of the first season, man. Like quite a bit. But instead now we have everyone instead of just the three of them. Who would have thought that Hiki would have all these people? See, yep, all these people. Like, that is true, man. I know. I don't know if it's really fair to put like I don't know if it's really fair to put like Shizuka in like best girl conversation, but she hasn't had the most screen time, right? But the scenes she's had and the talks she's had with Hiki have just been so they've been so impactful like for me and it's just so big in general for the series. Like, ah, dude, Haruno, why? Why? Come on, get out of here, please. Like, are you serious? Who cares? I don't care what you think. Honestly, I don't. I liked you better before. Dude, see, she is like a villain. Like, I mean, it's weird with the rom com, but like, I don't like her. Like, why do you have to come in like that? See, now look how it has him. Like, but I mean, with the way they're getting, I guess it does make you like, is this the real thing? If they're getting like that about it, like if they're thinking like just from their reactions, it's just from. Now we have her mother. Are you kidding me? But she chose liberal arts as well, right? Yeah. What? See, you can't say stuff like that. I don't know. It still feels like they have this like overwhelming kind of like control, like shadow over her. It's just I don't know. So what is this all up front? Is this all like is this really the real? Is it the real thing? Are they all being who they really like? And Yui's been acting kind of weird the whole episode too. But and that kind of goes back even to season one, like the first time they cooked together. See, man, I thought we were getting somewhere with these previous episodes, especially like where is the real us? Like, see, now it kind of feels like we're back at like square one a little bit, doesn't it? Like with I don't know, I don't know. We all know Saika is the real villain of the show. Oh man, for making Hiki question his sexuality. I like this episode a lot, but like just still like yeah, they say they've gave Yukino this freedom to live her life, be her, be by herself, be herself. but still, to me at least, it feels like they still have like this kind of. I mean, Haruno's still around. The mother's like they just pop up at like the most random moments. Like I've always said that, especially Haruno. But like they still have this kind of like overshadowing, like over, this presence, like above her, with her. It's just I feel bad for Yukino. I do. I do. Because I don't even and a couple things that Haruno was saying in this episode, like I miss who you like. She said I miss the old you or something along those lines, or I miss how you used to be. So it makes you question like you know is what how Yukito's acting right now or how she is now. If it is different than how she was in the past, then has this whole thing been like a facade, like with how she's been acting, or I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna watch the preview for the next episode because we're going to watch the next episode. So let me get all this switched over. Let me restart the timer. Man, the last episode of this season, and then we're gonna be able to move on to another series, so that's gonna be sweet. But I am gonna miss this. I am gonna miss this. Well, Haruno wants Yukino to be her old self, while the mother doesn't want her to go down the wrong path. But old Yukino might be the See, it's just it's complicated with Yukino. Like it's just I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her. Like I'd hate to be in the position that she's in, which they get a lot more deep into it with this show, with a show like this. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But I mean, she did say what she say? I'll explain everything. It was something that caught my attention as well when she said that. All right, so we're gonna get into this final episode of the second season now. I'm hoping they don't leave us off on like some cliffhanger. I don't even know how, like, cause it doesn't feel like they could wrap up the series here. I don't know. With these with rom-coms like this, it's kind of it's different than other shows where like with cliffhangers and how they leave off and whatnot. But I mean, there have been some romance anime I've watched that have left off on like kind of those cliffhangers or open ends. Uh, you know, we'll see what kind of closure I guess if there is closure to this, because to my understanding, I mean, you guys are saying you hope that another volume was adapted. I know, or another volume has yet to be adapted. And I think Ali was telling me that there are that the author I think started writing other volumes or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I think Ali said something like that. So yeah, we're gonna hop into the 13th episode of the second season, the last episode of SNAFU, and we're at the very beginning, 0 seconds. We're gonna start in three, two, one, play. The last two volumes still need to come out in Japan. Okay, so the next one is out, but not the other two after that, or I think we'll talk about it after. Yeah, it's an important time in Komachi's life, and so that's when she went home after yeah. Aw, look at the bag. Look at the bag and everything. Cause Hiki's waiting on something or there. The awkwardness, man. Yeah. There is a lot of romantic awkwardness with this group, though. Like there is. Because I mean, as they've come, to know each other, and especially with their feelings, and they have, compared to where we were, like they have opened up a lot more with each other. They have got a lot closer, so those feelings are starting to show more. Uh, and I mean, it leads to stuff like that, like the romantic kind of awkwardness. So, and this will be the last time. Well, I will listen to it probably after I finish the series again, but the last time with watching the episodes and all that. Unless I think it probably will be in the OVA. So I lied. I lied. Caster, I haven't saw you a while in here, man. What you been up to, Caster? Here we go. Oh, she did have some. Yeah. She gonna. You have to give it to him, please. See what I'm talking about, man? Oh, why is it so awkward? It's so awkward. And Yui's just. And she said, "What should I do? Like, are you like?" Oh my gosh, dude. Look, she just comes out the cut. Like, do you even have your own self? She she thinks she's been. See what I was talking about just with the previous episode? Like, dude, I hate Haruno so much, man. Like, I just went from like the romantic awkwardness to this. Like, dude, what a bitch. What a bitch. Well, that just ruined the moment. Is this the first time we've saw Yui's mother? Dude, why does she look just like Asuna? She looks so similar to Asuna from SAO. Aw. I mean, I guess Yui kind of saved the moment with asking them to come over to her house, but she's such it's so troubling, like with her family and all that. It sucks. It sucks for her. Aw. I think it's a good idea. Yeah. Stay with Yui. Stay with Yui. Good. 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 Are you kidding me? She literally like just repeated what what Hiki said. I don't even want to hear her anymore, to be honest. She's so like controlling, like a control freak kind of. That's how I see it. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like she has to be in everything. like damn, you say you're letting her live her her own life and letting her make her own decisions and all that, but then like look how you and the mother are being, especially Haruno. Like, aw, the two of them. Hold up. Aw. Go Kamachi. Go. Haruno is a good girl. I don't know about that. Oh, okay. Oh, it's gonna be with the three of them. It's gonna be with the three of them. Pardon? Yukino's like, pardon, and he's like, huh? Aw, Yui. Yui. See, like, here's the thing. It's so hard to choose, man. Like, who really like, who would you want to see together? With these three. Like, it's just like this is like the ultimate like love triangle. It is. It really is. like, I've never saw one of this caliber. It's just on another level. You can just tell that Yukino's just thinking about so much is on her mind. She's thinking about so much. Like, I mean, it's only right that the last episode, I guess, of the second season, you know, has them all together, like spending time together. I mean, that's fitting. Hiki Fishy-kun. like sandpaper. Oh yeah, I mean, Oh, that was so cute. That was so cute, that noise she made. I think one time when I went to Florida, we did like this snorkeling thing, and we got to touch like stingrays and whatnot. And I think I have at the zoo before. Yeah, I have at the zoo. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, 'cause penguins in pairs and aw, pairs of two. You can't do that. No. Aw, Yuki, no. And then Hiki like, wait, what? Yeah, I like this song too. This song's nice. Aw. Still trying to find who's, for all of them, still trying to find who they are. Like really, like, aw, dude, this is so great. Thumbnail. Dude, I love this cast so much. Ah, that scene with Yukino though, man, I can't get over that. Oh, when he's like, which fish is that? And she's like, you see, I think we saw tears in her eyes. It looked like it. It just her expression is like, oh, it's beautiful directing for this episode, man. Oh shit. Aw, dude, you can't do this to me. No, stop. Aw, damn. If Yukino, this is not right, man. This is not right. This is not right. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's what I was talking about. Goes all the way back to, yep. Damn. Yui, man. If we each find out how the other feels, I don't think we're going to stay the way we are now. So this will be the last help we give. The last request I have is about us. Dude, look how they're shaking, like everything. I can't even, what is Yukino thinking right now? Like what? Dude, what the hell is happening? He's gonna put a stop to this. He's gonna Hiki's gonna say something. Yeah, I mean that's exactly. Hiki, say something, please. Yep. Thank you, my boy. Thank you. Deception, vague answers, and mutual back scratching. It goes all back to the real thing. Oh my gosh, dude. Yo. Yep. Oh shit. No, they leave it off on that. Oh no. See, that's what I was like, ah. But she reached that point where she actually has a request like that. That is like, oh man. And they leave it off on that, dude. Wow. Oh my gosh. But still, like that. Hold on, that's a lot for me to take in what just happened there in the last scene, man. Like that is a lot. That is a lot. I don't think there's anything after the. Hold on, let me see, dude. But it is like it's so like, cause obviously like they all, Hiki can't have both of them, but like, dude, that's so much. That is so much to take in there, man. Like, dude, like first off, I cannot the direction I want to say in this fucking episode, like especially like just some of the shots, like with the backgrounds and with it was dude, it was so beautiful. We have been waiting since spring 2015. Yeah, I don't know how you all like they leave it off on that. Oh my gosh. Dude, just how they did the whole penguin thing in this episode. The one part also after that where Hiki was left with Yui, but then like Hiki leaves and then comes Yukino and this that whole thing like which one are you talking about? And then Yukino is like me like that scene. Oh, man. So I'm still kind of like I don't know how like there's just so much to take in there at the end, at least for me. Like especially with Yui, like with Yui's whole thing, like I mean, this whole thing has this whole thing been like, I guess like I mean like Hiki said like deception, how they've been this whole time, I guess, and I don't know, dude. It's gonna take me a second for this all to like sink in. Like that was a lot for me. That was a lot for me. Um, damn. But I mean, they did both accept. They did both accept. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat on my computer now, but they both did accept Hiki's what he suggested rather than what what Yui said, I guess, or with what Yui was going for. Because I mean, Yukino was about to go along with it, and then he could just like put a stop to it. And he's like, "No, that's not how it's going to be. Like, this is how it's going to be." Uh, man, dude, that's a lot. This is a lot for me to take in. I'm definitely have to rewatch this series, like at some point, like 100%. So many people have told me that, and it doesn't help that I've had reactions spaced out the way they've been. Like, there's been so much time in between some episodes, which is all on me, and I apologize for that. Um, but this is definitely a series that's gonna need a rewatch for me down the line. I mean, Ali said she's watched it 5 or 6 times, so I just feel like with another watch for me, it would probably impact me a lot more, and I'd get a lot more maybe than I should have got for this first time watching. Um, but I mean, just what I do get is from the beginning of the series to just comparing the beginning of the series and even the first season to this season, how these characters they have got a lot closer to one another. They have become a lot more comfortable with one another, and you see that. Uh, it's so apparent. You see that because just I mean, look how Yui is with her feelings now, and how she right there, like Yui was that Yui we just saw there, like compared to beginning of season one Yui, where with even with the cookies there and them cooking, like Yui and her we've always known she's had a thing towards Hiki, but more now now so at the end of the second season, just with the way she carries herself and the way she acts is it's definitely different, and she's grown for sure. Yukino as well, like her feelings are even they're before not as much, but now like her feelings towards Hiki are just so like it's there, it's definitely there, and there has been like little instances, right? But like now it's just it has created kind of that romantic awkwardness, which even Yui said like if it did happen where Hiki did choose one of them to Yui or Yukino, like the club wouldn't be the same. Yeah, and Yui did say that. And is the real thing, is the genuine thing, Ali, like even like a yeah, is it a possibility for them? Can they like achieve that? Can they reach that point? Right? Because at this point, at the end of season two, I mean, these characters still haven't like kind of found themselves, right? They still haven't, you know, fully came out with everything to each other, right? Like they're still at that point, which is kind of crazy to think about, but they still have come a long way, like as a group, as the three of them. Like this is just the most dynamic, the most like complex, most it's the best probably, I mean, love triangle or triangle that I've come across. Like it's unreal, man. It is unreal. Dude, I love these, especially the main three. Like I love these characters so much, dude. Like Haruno, I have to mention her. I just dude, I can't stand her. I don't know, dude. Does anybody like Haruno? Does anybody like Haruno? That really annoyed me though with her. Like, but I mean, when she did ask, like, is this the real thing you were talking about? Like, we noticed how they all got. We noticed how they all got. So deep down, is it for them? And but I don't want to sit here and talk forever. I really did enjoy this series as a whole, especially the second season. The first season was kind of all right for me. I think I gave it like a 8 out of 10 or something like that, which is a solid rating, for me, because the rom com kind of area isn't really uh super up my alley. I have watched a few of them, but you guys kind of know more so where I lean towards. But if I gave an 8 to the first season, this would definitely be like closer to a 9 for me, like 100%. Um, I mean, even the introduction of Aroha, like I liked. I liked her a lot too, and what she added to this season, and what they did with that, like with the student council and the Christmas event, and that was another character I liked that they threw into the mix. Like, my favorite character, it's Yui, but dude, at the end of this season, like after that final episode, I don't know, man. It's just like, dude. I still say Yui, but I mean Yukino is like right there. Like it could be like one day I'm feeling Yukino and then one day I'm feeling like Yui, man. I don't know. It's one of those types of things. Like you prefer season one, Caster, really? Yeah, I mean, yeah, season one was a lot more comedic, and this definitely did ramp up like the seriousness and the drama in a lot of that. I mean, there still was comedy there, right? But it definitely did have a little different of a feeling to it. Maybe something I wasn't used to, right? With which I had heard the season two is more like serious and more like drama heavy and all that. But coming from season one to this is like, damn, yeah, it's which I mean I could see why someone I guess would enjoy season one more, but I mean in my opinion and from my viewing experience, I'd say season two is the stronger of the two. But um, it was great. This second season was great. I highly recommend White Album 2. Yeah, it's very similar to Triangle, but in White Album 2, they act on their feelings very bluntly. It's the best Triangle in anime. I've heard really good things about White Album 2. As yeah, I have heard, tremendous things about that series. That's one I've always wanted to watch, too. Um, man, I cannot wait honestly to rewatch this series. I can say that I'm not gonna do it like anytime soon, but I'm gonna rewatch it again And dude, I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it even more so after my second watch through. Like, I feel like this is one of those series because there are series where you'll watch them once, and that one time you watched it, like, and then you come back to it again, and maybe it's not as enjoyable as maybe it was the first time you watched it. But I feel like a series like this it'll be different in a way for me because I feel like with a second or third rewatch, you'll get a lot more out of it, and a lot more will hit me in ways that it didn't in the first time watching. But who knows? I'll find out when that time comes when I do decide to watch it again, which I am. I know that for sure. But fantastic, fantastic second season. It left off on such a strong note, and it sucks. It left off on kind of a cliffhanger like that with Yukino's request. I'm like, dude, she has something. She has something. Like, man, man. And even like Shizuka with Hiki, like who would ever thought that Hiki would be around like that many people, like the way he's expanded his circle, and the way he's grown. Even going back to the first episode of the first season, where like the first request from Shizuka to Yukino was to fix this lonely poor soul. Like, I don't remember exactly how she worded it, but she said something along the lines of that. Like, uh, this, it takes me back to that. It takes me back to that. All right, Divide, thank you for joining. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everyone coming through and being here. Yeah, but if there's definitely, which I don't know how high of a possibility it is, it probably wouldn't be years from now. But if another season does come, I'm gonna be on that. I'm gonna be on that because I mean they leave it off on Yukino's request like that, and it's just like, damn, damn. So yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna wrap it up for SNAFU. Um, fantastic, fantastic stuff. Definitely one of the better rom-coms I've watched, which I haven't watched like too many, but compared to the other ones I've watched, like this one is definitely like in a tier of its own, like compared to those in terms of like how deeply like this gets into a lot of like the like the mental states of characters and their feelings, emotions, and like the commentary. Like it's a lot of it's there, and with the high school setting that you don't see most shows handle it like this. No, you don't. You don't. That's what I appreciate and love about this so much, and I cannot wait to revisit it. Excuse me, somewhere down the line. So. Yeah, that's going to do it. I hope you all did enjoy my reactions over Snafu. I hope you enjoyed this last one. If you did, make sure you drop a like. And if you want to, maybe watch these again at some point, or maybe you're just now stumbling across my Snafu reactions, I have a whole playlist of all of them from season 1 to season 2. So you can go ahead and check those out again. And yeah, now we're gonna be moving on to another series, which I need to get back on Kaji. So that's more Kaji is going to be coming soon. It's been so long since I've watched Kaji. It's been like probably close to 2 months now, which I do, especially to the patron who suggested, recommended Kaji to me if they happen to be watching this. I'm so so sorry about like falling behind on it, but I came up with a plan. I was going to finish Share for the End and Snafu, and then get back on Kaji and another series, which is another Patreon one, which you guys are going to see pretty soon. So be on the lookout for that. That's about it, though, for Snafu. Thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you guys in the next stream or video, whatever one it may be. Peace out. Darn.